So I'm looking at the aspects of my emerging personal style, and what I've discovered through the last few weeks of this course is I believe, and I've known this for a while, is I just have a knack, I think, for connecting with people of all different cultures and backgrounds and whatnot, just because I'm pretty informal and extremely personal. If you ask my mom, she'll say I've never met a stranger. I don't think that's entirely true, but I feel like I'm able to empathize and connect with people at a level that most of my peers or friends don't typically do. Throughout the interviews, I think I'm pretty confident in my observation skills. I've taken different personality tests and been described as a feeler, and I feel like I have a knack for picking up on, if I've built a rapport with somebody or if I haven't, and I am able to deduce the reasons why or why that has not happened based on the nonverbal cues that I pick up on with the person I'm with. I studied communication in my undergraduate studies, and one of the classes I actually did really, really well in, because I did not do extremely well in all my classes, was nonverbal communication. It's something that has always excited me. In my posts, I've mentioned my fascination with Sherlock Holmes and detectives, or Dr. House and the series House. But just picking up on those things through people and what they provide. And then finally, I think one of the aspects of my personal style is really focusing on the emotions and feelings people have, and being able to relate that to what they're going through, and helping them re-story those feelings, in a more positive light. I think in my job, especially right now, the students I work with, I try to get them to make those connections and get them to realize how reacting out of emotion can often be harmful to their present circumstances. And then if I look at the counseling theories that are mentioned in the book, and the ones that apply to me, before I came into this program, I was really drawn towards cognitive behavioral therapy. I know there's a lot of them, and as I continue to go through this program, I want to continue to absorb those and just determine which ones I think work best. But something that was brought up in this book in particular was logotherapy, which I had never heard of. I remember when the quote came up from Viktor Frankl in an earlier chapter, I immediately highlighted it and was drawn to it. I even wrote about it in my discussion post. But the philosophy behind logotherapy is simply that there's always meaning to life, and if you have a why, you can bear any situation. And the how you don't need to know the how, you just need to understand that your why is strong enough to get you through it. I have been a big believer of this for some time. I watch a lot of motivational videos on YouTube, and I absorb those. I practice them. I'm very strong in my faith as a Christian. And I just see it all coming together in this theory. So no matter what it is I do, I definitely see myself applying this kind of this thought into my practices.